Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Classics with Courtney. And today I would like to talk about Picnic from 1955, since this past Monday was Labor Day. This movie is directed by Joshua Logan, so let's go ahead and get started in the review. We open up our story as a wanderer named Hal Carter, played by William Holden, goes into a Kansas town to find a friend from college. He ends up helping a woman, Helen Potts, played by Verna Felton.
Yes?
About your yard, ma'am, I could rake it up and burn your trash for you, or any other kind of job needs done.
My gracious. Nobody works today.
No?
It's Labor Day. Oh. Are you hungry?
Well, I guess my stomach didn't know it was Labor Day, ma'am.
Oh, you just stop being embarrassed and come in and have some breakfast.
Oh, not unless I clean up your yard.
All right, but after you eat. Come on, get in the house there and get something to eat.
Verna Felton is such a talent. Today, she is best known for playing in many of Disney's classics. Off the top of my head, I can say Cinderella from 1950, Alice in Wonderland in 1951, and Sleeping Beauty in 1959. And that's just to name a few. She did many Disney voices for Disney.
I am not stuck on myself.
Let me pick you up some night after Benson brings you home. Come on, Madge.
Oh, Bomber, will you let me alone?
Come on, Madge. Give a guy a break. Give a
Bomber.
guy a break.
On your way, lover boy.
Who are you?
What's that matter? I'm bigger than you are. Hi.
Hi.
After the neighbors get to meet Hal, Madge, played by Kim Novak, gives him directions on meeting his friend, Alan, played by Cliff Robertson.
He knows Alan. Isn't that nice?
Yeah. I never been to Kansas before. Maybe you can tell me where Benson lives.
Oh, he lives on the other end of town. Ask anyone over there. Alan's father's an elevator man.
Huh?
Yes, he owns all those big grain elevators.
Hal Carter.
Kid.
Well, where did you come from?
All around.
What, you old son of a gun of all the people in the world. Hey, now watch it, Hey, watch, no. Hey, remember how we used to wake up that fraternity?
Do I?
Yahoo! Who's waking? Blanking and staking. Dad, this is Hal Carter.
Hey, it's Uncle Ben, Peter Parker's uncle! Meanwhile, Madge gets ready for the picnic while her mother, played by Betty Field, and her sister Millie, played by Susan Strasberg, chats with her.
I think all boys ever cared about was what somebody wears.
Well, they do care about how they look and act, though. And how they smell a lot of the time.
Girls don't fight. La-di-da. Madge is the pretty one. But she's so dumb they almost had to burn the schoolhouse down to get her out of it.
That is not so.
You have to work in the dime store.
Well, Bomber was right. You are a goon.
Poor Millie.
All I ever hear is poor Millie. And poor Millie won herself a scholarship for 4 whole years at college.
A girl like Millie can need confidence in other ways. When a girl's as pretty as you are, she doesn't have to...
Mom, what good is it just to be pretty?
What a question.
Maybe I get tired of only being looked at.
Madge, does Alan ever make love?
Sometimes we park the car by the river.
Do you let him kiss you? Well, after all, you've been going together all summer.
Of course I let him.
Do you like it when he kisses you?
Yes.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
Well, what do you expect me to do? Pass out every time Alan puts his arms around me?
No, you don't have to pass out. but there won't be many more opportunities like the picnic tonight. And it seems to me you could at least... What? Oh, nothing. Nothing. That dress is to be worn only to parties. Do you understand? I don't want to have to remind you. And another thing, I want you to stop picking on Millie all the time.
I really love the character of Madge. She clearly is unhappy with everybody just telling her that she is pretty, but at the same time, it's kind of hinted subtly that she's also dumb. And she wants more out of life. She wants love and security. She doesn't want someone just coming around saying, oh, you're so pretty. Oh my gosh, you're just more, it's just your looks. And I think that's something that many of us do want and in some ways can relate to. We want the love and security rather than being liked for our looks. There's also pressure for her to marry Alan. She clearly doesn't love Alan. She is fond of him, but it almost seems like it's a forced marriage where, the mom wants her to get married, probably for social standing or something, but she doesn't want to marry him. She wants something more out of life. And I think we can all relate to that in one way, shape, or form. Hal and Alan take a drive to Alan's family's grain operations so Hal can possibly get a job. Then both go for a swim with their girls.
What I was hoping was that you and your old man, between you, might be able to fix me up with a job.
Sure. These companies can always use men. I'll talk to Dad. I'm sure he can do something.
Maybe, something in a nice office where I can wear a tie and have a sweet little secretary. And talk over the telephone about, enterprises and things. I gotta get someplace in this world. I just gotta.
Madge, after the picnic tonight, let's get away from the others.
All right.
We'll take a boat out on the river.
Hey, Mark, get set, go!
I want to find out something. I want to find out if you look real in the moonlight.
Alan, don't say that.
Well, why not?
Because I'm real, all right.
It doesn't matter whether you are or not. You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
The boys go and pick up their dates for the picnic, including Howard Bevins, played by Arthur O'Connell, who is picking up the Owens' neighbor, Rosemary, played by Rosalind Russell.
Oh, bride and groom. Everybody look, bride and groom.
Madge, it's a picnic. Why did you wear that dress?
I don't know, Mom. I just put it on.
On your marks.
On, Mark.
Get set.
Set.
Go!
Go, 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 go! Hey! Oh.
Ready?
Ready? Ah.
See you there!
Howard?
Ring the lollipop sticks in the fellow's mouth.
And it's that, well, there comes a time in a man's life when he's got to quit rolling around like a pinball. Maybe a little town like this is the place to settle down, where people are easygoing and sincere. Hi.
Hi.
The picnic continues into the night. Madge wins Queen of Nawala to everyone's pleasure, and Madge gets to dance with Hal.
But wait a minute. Here she comes now.
Oh, it's Madge. I bet you anything.
No kidding?
Shoot. When I was a girl, I was just as good looking as she is.
Hi.
Very proud, and I'll try hard to be a good queen.
And I'll try hardest of all not to get conceited.
Kid, I'll show you a step I learned in L.A. Now watch this. First, you gotta set the rhythm.
I wish I could do it.
The big story behind this moment is William Holden said that he couldn't dance, so he did this scene completely under the influence of alcohol. Also, under the trivia of IMDb, apparently William Holden and Kim Novak had no sense of rhyme or rhythm, and yet the whole scene, they both are absolutely perfect. They both match each other's energy, but the chemistry is leaping off the screen, and you don't care about the rhythm. You care that these two are finally starting to come close and start to dance with each other. It's really cute. I like it. Rosemary gets wired from drink and ends up causing some drama while Millie gets drunk.
It's his turn to dance with me. I may be an old maid school teacher, but I can keep up with you. Come on now, ride him, cowboy.
But, ma'am, I...
Used to have a boyfriend was a cowboy. Met him in Colorado. He was in love with me because I was an older woman and had some sense.
Look, ma'am, I don't...
Those ancient people were depraved.
I don't think I can dance, ma'am.
I can keep up with you.
No,
Please,
no,
I want to
look.
dance. Could you please dance with me? Please, I gotta dance.
Oh, I'm sick. I just want to die.
Here, Millie. Over here, darling.
I hate you.
Millie!
Madge is the pretty one. Madge is the pretty one.
have to do that for?
Millie was your date. You should have been looking after her. But you were too busy making eyes at Madge.
Rosemary. Mrs. Owens, the boy didn't do anything.
You've been stomping around here in those boots like you owned the place, thinking every woman you saw was gonna fall madly in love. Well, here's one woman didn't pay you any mind. Bragging about your father. I bet he wasn't any better than you are. Strutting around here like some crummy Apollo. You think just 'cause you act young, why you can walk in here and make off with whatever you like. Let me tell you something. You're a fake. You're no jive, kid. You're just scared to act your age. Buy yourself a mirror sometime and take a look in it. Won't be many years now before you're counting the gray hairs if you got any left. And what'll become of you then? You'll end your life in the gutter and it'll serve you right. Because the gutter's where you came from and the gutter's where you belong.
Rosemary, shut your mouth.
Hal runs off and Madge goes with him.
Beat it, baby. I'm in a pretty bad mood.
Please, wait a minute. Alan shouldn't have talked that way to you.
I said beat it.
Women like Miss Sidney make me mad at the whole female sex.
What's the use, baby? I'm a bum. Let me level with you, baby. When I was 14, I spent a year in jail.
Honest?
Call it a reform school. Let me tell you, it was a jail.
For what?
I stole another guy's motorcycle. I stole it because I wanted to get so far away, so fast, nobody'd ever catch up with me.
Everybody feels that way sometimes.
Then my old lady went to the authorities. I've done everything I can with the boy. I can't do anything more. So off I go to that lousy, stinking place.
Gee.
When I finally get out, the old lady's sorry to see me back. Because my dad's loaded all the time, and she's got a new boyfriend, and I'm in the way.
It's awful when parents don't get along.
Well, there you are. And I never told that to another soul. So if you want to faint or get sick or go home to Mama, go on. Baby, what'd you do?
I get so tired of just being told I'm pretty. The others, we've got to get back to the picnic.
Do we?
This is where I'm going to get into the Hays Code, the production code, and why I am kind of in favor of it. Now, there were portions of the code I think are completely ridiculous. The whole interracial marriage thing, to me, is not offensive, and to me, I don't care. I've known plenty of people who are interracially married and have great kids. They were my favorite people. That's a little ridiculous to me as far as the code was concerned. However, the code to me that I really, really liked was how much quote-unquote sex was portrayed on screen and the whole murder stuff as well. So for this particular moment, when I saw this movie years ago, I honestly did not know what was going on. I was too young and it went over my head. So I didn't get what the deal was. Looking at it now, I know exactly what happens, but that's the beauty of it. People back then, to me, had to have the imagination and talent to come across, okay, this is what we're telling the audience, but we can't be blatant about it. So how can we work around the code without being blatantly obvious? And this is why I love older movies too, because to me, there was more talent involved and more imagination. I'm going to go off on a little bit of a subject here and talk about Alfred Hitchcock, for example. Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense, did a lot of suspenseful movies in his time, but he was always able to work around the code in one way, shape, or form. He couldn't show too much, but he still managed to show you enough. And to me, that's perfectly fine. This is why he's the master of suspense. However, once the 70s rolled in and he did Frenzy, for me, I hated that movie. I don't like that movie because of how blatant he got. And that's the thing. By the time the 70s rolled around, the late 60s, you were able to get away with a lot more. And I don't care for that. I don't need to see the violence, especially gore and blood, all the time. I don't need to see two people laying in bed naked together. I don't like that stuff. I don't want that stuff. To me, I don't need it. And this is why I prefer the older movies, because of the talent that went in and the lack of grotesque of everything. And that to me is why I like the code. Rosemary talks to Howard about marriage and Hal brings Madge home.
When we first started to go together, you were the best sport I ever saw. Always good for a laugh.
I can't laugh anymore. You said you were going to marry me, Howard? You said when I got back from my vacation, you'd be waiting with the preacher.
Honey, I had a very busy
Where's the
summer.
preacher, Howard? Where is he?
Don't come unless you're taking me away, Howard.
Please marry me, Howard. Please.
How will you get in?
Kitchen door's always open.
Are you all right, baby?
Yes, I'm all right.
If I thought I'd done anything to make you unhappy, I'd almost want to die.
Kiss me, Hal.
Madge, I was awful tonight, wasn't I? Honest, I'm never gonna touch another drink till the day I die.
Hal goes back to Alan's place where the cops are waiting, and Hal escapes and finds refuge at Howard's.
You got every right to be sore, Benson, but so help me, I didn't start out to...
You saw another pretty girl and you had to add her to your list.
Oh, it wasn't that way at all. No matter what you think...
You're a liar!
Alan, you're the only friend I ever had. I wouldn't...
I'm not your friend anymore. Why, let me go, you bum. You no good hobo. When I think how glad I was to see you this morning, how glad I was. I want him arrested. He stole my car.
Oh, that's a lousy lie, kid. The car's right
It
outside.
doesn't matter. He stole it.
Wasn't the car. Tell him. Tell him it's not the car. Tell him it's because of Madge. Go! Thanks, kid. What happened, son? I remember you saying you lived next to the bank. The cops didn't see me hit the river. Cops. Benson said I stole his car. Please, sir, you gotta help me. I have to spend the night someplace, and then I gotta get out of town.
Sure. Get out of those and dry off.
Following morning, Howard goes and picks up Rosemary, and Hal has a proposal for Madge.
He's outside. He's hiding in my car. The police are after him, but he says he's got to see you. Be careful.
Thank you. Howard, look! The sun has come out. You would pick a wonderful day. Let's go.
Tin can.
Where are we going?
Well, I got a cousin who has a tourist camp in the Ozarks, but I don't think...
I love the Ozarks. Wonderful. Let's go. I'm a deal.
Howard told me.
I just couldn't run out of town and never see you again.
Where are you going?
Tulsa. Aren't you gonna say goodbye?
Goodbye?
Are you mad at me?
Oh.
I gotta know how you feel. Last night I thought you liked me.
I did like you. I liked you from the first time I saw you. Madge, are you out of your senses?
Look, I've been thinking all night. I've never said this before because it would make me seem like such a freak, but...
What?
I love you, Madge. I got a chance with you. It won't be big time, but that isn't important, is it? Come on.
Oh, Hal, I can't.
Why?
Won't you see why, don't you?
Listen, baby. You're the only real thing I ever wanted. Ever. You're mine. I've got to claim what's mine or I'll be nothing as long as I live. You love me. You know it. You love me. You love me. You love me.
When I graduate from college, I'm going to New York and write novels that'll shock people right out of their senses. I'm never gonna fall in love, not me. I'm not gonna live in some jerkwater town and marry some ornery guy and raise a lot of grimy kids. Just because I'm a dope doesn't mean you have to be. I was watching out the window when you said goodbye.
Millie.
Go with him, Madge.
Millie?
For once in your life, do something bright.
Madge. I'm going to Tulsa, Mom. You don't know what you're doing. You can't. I'm going, Mom. Listen to me. Put down that bag. Listen to what I've got to say. There's a bus coming by. I've got to hurry.
He's no good. He'll never be able to support you. And when he does have a job, he'll spend it all on drink. And after that, there'll be other women. I know.
Mom, you don't love someone because he's perfect.
Don't worry about me. Oh, Madge. My little girl. My baby. Don't go. Don't, please. But there are so many things I meant to tell her. I never got around to it.
Let her learn them for herself, Flo.
Come on, Millie. You don't want to be late the first day.
And that was Picnic from 1955. I saw this movie many years ago, as I stated earlier, and I didn't care for it my first time around. But after getting into Kim Novak's filmography recently, I gave this another watch and I instantly became a fan. I really like the story. I like the characters. I like the cast. I liked pretty much everything about it. Not to mention the music is lovely and it's a perfect movie to watch for Labor Day and September. The movie was based off of a play in 1953, I believe also directed by the director of the film. And what's interesting about the play is my favorite actor, Paul Newman, was in it, but he didn't play Hal, he played Alan. But I guess he ended up playing Hal when he became an understudy and then ended up taking over the role. I can honestly see Paul and Joanne in this movie. Oh, that would have been awesome. I have seen many comments of people saying that Kim Novak cannot act her way out of a paper bag. And in my opinion, I disagree. But I disagree on a few levels. Now, is Kim Novak the best actress ever? No. I mean, I would rank her along the same talent, if you will, as Esther Williams. I love Esther Williams, but she isn't, quote unquote, the best actress I've seen. However, Kim Novak did not want to be an actress.
You started out wanting to be an artist as well, right?
Yes.
Always doing art.
Yes,
that was always a part of your life.
It was always a part of my life, and I always thought that's what I would do. I wanted to be an artist. I'd won a scholarship as a child, and I thought that that's what I would do, that I would be a painter.
So how did the other happen?
Well, it never was planned, of course. I thought, well, it turned out that I started modeling. And then, of course, from modeling, it turned into acting because it brought me into Hollywood. And then I was discovered, and it suddenly took on a life of its own.
But even if you would make the argument, oh, she was just pretty, she really had talent, in my opinion. The thing was, too, she has a charisma. And that's the other thing, too. There's something about her that draws you to her. At least it did for me. And I like her. So I think she's a capable actress. She's not the best actress, but she's quite capable. I also would like to point out that she wasn't the only actress that didn't start out wanting to be an actress, but became an actress. Esther Williams, Debbie Reynolds, and Lana Turner all come to mind. All of them had, in one way, shape, or form, was discovered or had a different career in mind when they first started out, but all of them ended up becoming an actress. I think William Holden did do a good job here. However, the problem is the age. And in the play, he is a college kid, or he's done with college. This ranked him as being around the late 20s. William Holden was 37, and he initially turned down the part. Actually, Marlon Brando was offered the role, but he turned it down, saying that the story was too close to A Streetcar Named Desire? How? Despite the age, I actually think that William Holden and Kim Novak are quite cute together, and I like their chemistry. So there is a good thing that these two were cast together. In the 1953 play, the actor who played Hal was Ralph Meeker, and apparently he actually was offered the role of Hal, but turned it down because he did not want to be controlled by studio for the contract. And it was a decision that he ultimately would regret. Honestly, though, I kind of wish we would have had him because he would have been better with the whole age thing because he was closer to age and closer to Kim Novak's age as well. But like I said, William Holden and Kim Novak are cute together, so it's as broad as it is long. I do, however, like this movie, and I highly recommend it, and I definitely think you guys should see it, especially around Labor Day and in September, because it is such a cute movie to watch at that time of year. And that wraps up my review of Picnic. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen this movie, and leave your requests down below if you have any movie requests. And I will see you guys in my next video. I hope everyone had a great Labor Day Monday, and I hope you guys stick around and see what else I have planned for September. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye! Have a great and wonderful day.